What's up, you guys? Haley and I have come to Charlotte, North Carolina today to pick up a little wholesale deal from a previous Instagram friend, I guess. We bought from her in the past. We'll show you guys that later on in today's video. Also, as we head into a Goodwill here, today's video is going to be edited by the world famous Riff. He has been the editor for Phoenix Free Sale, Retro Rick, Hustle at Home Mom, and I've been trying to get him to edit our videos for like 3 years now. And finally, he has agreed. So let's see what he does with today's edit.
Okay, I found a couple of things so far. First off, it's Free People, which like, it's not like the best brand anymore, but it's only $4.99. And I feel like it's in like a really like new style. Like it's cropped, long sleeve, great time of year to sell this. I found this is really interesting. This is like Windsor, England, and it's on like a very interesting tag. I didn't find any that like sold actually on eBay, but I feel like this is just such a great piece that nobody really finds here in America. I think this is actually from England, so that's pretty cool, I thought. $4.99. And then this one, okay, I was looking through the maternity section and I found this. It's a vintage made in USA Patagonia full zip in the maternity section. It's like you never know, like you have to look at like every rack, right? Because if I had not been in that section, I would have completely missed a Made in USA 2XL. It needs a wash, but it's in great condition.
The only thing I have found so far is this Puma golf polo. I kind of like the colors. It reminds me of like a sherbet ice cream. It's my size, so I might keep it, but it is kind of loud too. I don't know how I feel about wearing something so loud. It is only $4.99, which is a pretty good deal for shirts. I've noticed here in Charlotte, like the t-shirts and like polo shirts like this are all $4.99. So like polo prices are really good, but $4.99 for a t-shirt seems very expensive. I'm not even really looking through the t-shirts because $5 a t-shirt is too expensive. I'm gonna get this. I'll keep looking, but I don't know if I'm gonna find anything else. Festery, Reptar, your palette blue and gray, leaves, 58 Vincent, Don McLean, colors change. Like, what is this? That's just a bunch of gibberish. I do know Reptar though. It almost seems like this is a shirt that was made in like Japan for Japanese people to wear that just has random English words all over it, the same way we here in the United States would have like a random shirt with Japanese or Chinese writing or whatever, because it just, it doesn't make any sense. It literally just seems like it's random English words.
Okay, I just found this Nike Elite. Nike, you know, at thrift stores and when things are like $5 to $7, it's not really worth the pickup unless it's at the bins. But this one's like, it says Nike Elite. There's like some numbers on the back, full zip, and it's a good size. It's an extra large, men's extra large. I think this might be worth the pickup. It was in a $6.99 section, but maybe they'll ring it up for $4 to $5.99. I don't know.
Over here in the purses for $5.99, I found a Bagolini, pretty basic, a little bit on the smaller side, but I think we can usually get maybe like $15 to $20 for a bag like this. So for $6, I think that would be
nice throw.
a grab. Hello, is this thing on? So I did not end up getting the Bagolini bag because as we were checking out, Haley, did you see it earlier?
Shout out to me. Okay, yeah, I did see it earlier. I was looking through the purses and I was like, I can definitely smell like cigarette smoke. And it was the Bagolini for sure.
It was so bad.
It was. So I'm glad I pointed it out to you when we were literally about to like ring up. And he was like, I'll charge you $1.99 for this. It's fine. I'm like, that's like such a great deal, but it smells.
Yeah, I know. Every time we talk about something smelling like cigarettes, you guys say, oh, just wash it with vinegar, or oh, just do this, it takes it out. It does not. It does not. That was so bad. There's nothing in the world that could take that smell out. I told him I wouldn't even take the bag for free. It'd stink up the car, everything in the car.
If we had like laid it on top of the clothes, like these clothes would have smelled like it.
It was terrible. I think we spent $28 in there. Maybe Riff can do like a big graphic in the sky, like total spent $28. I'm trying to get our money's worth here, make him do more edits. So I pulled up Google Maps to search for the next thrift store stop of the day, and like 4 minutes away is a store called Uptown Cheapkate, which I believe is similar to a Plato's Closet.
Yeah,
so
we don't have any of these near us,
no.
So it's kind of exciting to go to.
Well, we found some good stuff at Plato's Closet in the past too, so maybe we'll find something in here. Oh gosh, there's a lot of people. Oh no. Maybe most people are selling things instead of buying. So that was not great. I will say they had a fairly decent selection of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But the prices were just not good. In the men's like outerwear section, I found several North Face pieces. I mean, one of the jackets was like $35. They even had a Columbia fleece jacket, like a men's large regular Columbia fleece for $35.
Ooh,
I'm like, I feel like you can get them brand new at like Belk for $35. Like, it's just Columbia. So we did not find anything. To the next Goodwill. Explosion! We may have exciting news. This next Goodwill we got to has a sign that says now open, which means it could be
new.
a new location.
I also
or
told
something.
Josh, though, there's probably going to be 1 million people in here, so get
Yeah,
ready.
everywhere we've been today, there's been like 75 people in. Ugh, gross. That's nice. These look like nice buggies. Look at these things. Look at that wheel. It's pretty clean. The music isn't blaring. This is so nice. Well, that's disappointing. I thought there was going to be something in there. Let's see about this Stanley toolbox over here. $4.99. I think it's empty. Yeah. This Adidas golf polo, really interesting pattern. It's a men's 2XL. A little Adidas film the sleeve. This would be $4.99. I think that is a good deal. I wish it was my size. Over here, I got a Under Armour US Open tennis long sleeve shirt. It's a size large. I would normally not get this, but it's only $4.99, and it is new with tags from the US Open, and the original retail price was $68. I know the US Open just ended, maybe like a month or so ago, but I don't know. I feel like it's a good size, good price. Good that this has such a high retail tag still on there, so I think we could probably get at least like 20 bucks for it, 15 to 20 maybe. Right here I got this Guy Harvey long sleeve shirt. It's got one little stain like right there, but it looks like that would come out in the wash. It almost feels like new without tags, like you can still see some of like the wrinkle folds in it, and it's got a really nice big graphic on the back. I don't know, it would be $4.99. I just kind of like the way it looks. Like, I think what we'll do is get it and try to sell it and whatnot. Maybe start it at like 12 bucks or so. And then if it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it for personal use. I don't have a lot of like long sleeve t-shirts getting into fall. So worst case scenario, I add this to my personal collection. Best case scenario, we triple our money. There's another interesting long sleeve shirt here. It's actually new tags from Nordstrom. It's just like a modern Journey graphic long sleeve tee, $4.99. I think that's pretty neat. It's a size large, but it almost looks a little oversized, and I think we could have a pretty easy time getting maybe $12 to $15 for a shirt like that. Look at this one. Ghostbusters. It's like a Spirit jersey or something. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 2024 Ghostbusters Spirit jersey. It's a size small, which is not ideal, but $4.99 for that, that is absolutely a scoop. Let's see what Haley has over here.
It's so funny. The only time I ever find like something like decent is when I'm in the women's section and it's a men's item that was missed. It's a 511 tactical 2XL full zip.
Really nice.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. It's probably $6.99, right?
Probably.
But I think that's well worth it, and the size is great. So I think
There
this
you
is
go.
definitely a scoop.
They have a bunch of these socks up here, like from Sock Mart. $3.99 a pack, but I don't think that's anything. I forgot to tell you guys that we got some plushes. I got this little Jurassic World little baby guy. He is $2. I thought that was very cute. And here we got a
Okay,
little
he's
Squishmallow.
expensive. He's $4,
$3.99.
but it's Halloween, and it's this guy. Whatever.
He's a Sasquatch, or like a
yes,
Yeti,
yeah.
but he's a candy corn
He's
Yeti.
candy corn. Yeah.
I think it's very appropriate.
And his name's Benny. So.
Shout out Benny. We spent $40.67 on all that stuff. I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah.
Also, I realized that the Guy Harvey long sleeve shirt is dated 2005, so technically it's vintage.
Technically vintage.
Oh, we haven't told everybody about all the stuff we
No,
bought.
I figured you were waiting.
Let's just give them a sneak peek.
Okay.
Look at all this.
Sneak peek.
We bought a bunch of purses from this lady. I'm gonna throw this back here too. We bought a bunch of purses from this lady Met her up here in North Carolina maybe like 2 months ago, and she messaged me on Instagram and said she had another load of purses. So
And of course, we loved the first load. So we're like, we'll come back. We'll meet
the first load we paid $2,500 for, and then I think we ended up selling everything for around $5,000, so a little bit double up. And then we'll show you when we get home today. We'll show you everything that we got here, kind of broken down a little bit more, and tell you what we paid for. We got other stuff too, some sports cards. We got a graded Shohei Ohtani card. A lot of cool stuff. Next stop is another Goodwill. I did search Google Maps for other thrift stores, but there's the Salvation Army like 35 minutes away, and
that's a little far.
Yeah, and the other ones just don't seem very good. Say what you want about Goodwill, but usually I think we have a better chance of finding profit at Goodwill versus a mom and pop thrift store. Look at this. That is a beautiful handmade glass vase with a little flower on there. $3. That's crazy. I also got, I'm in people's way, but I also got 2 plushes. This one doesn't have a tag on it, so I don't know how much that is, but it's a Tokidoki, I think My Little Pony or whatever. And then this one is Lumiere. It's a Squishmallow. It's got a little bit of dirt on there, but it's a Disney Squishmallow Lumiere for $2. Very good deal. That vase is just beautiful. There is a little crack right there, but it hasn't, maybe it's repaired. Even so, that still looks too cool for $3 not to get. I've got a crochet blanket right here. It's a very tightly knit crochet. Usually there's like bigger gaps, but this one you can barely even fit your finger through. Really interesting colors too. I don't know how much. Let's see, household items. There's a price thing down here. Blanket, $3.99. So that is a crazy good price for a crochet blanket. I think I will get it. I never know if I should take it off the hanger and leave the hanger here or bring the hanger up to the front. I guess we'll bring it up to the front. Yeah, it's just like a little couch blanket, not big enough for a bed, but that's really nice, especially for $4. Right here we got some DC shoe pants. I don't know if they're like snowboard pants or what. DC is like a brand, at least it used to be a brand. Oh yeah, they must be snowboarding pants or whatever. But it reminds me of when I was like 14 years old. I was really into skateboarding, and we had those skate shoes called Etnies, and they were just so big on your foot. Like it was extra cushion to keep it from, like, you know, when you skate, you flick the board, and you know you have to have a thick shoe to actually skate properly and do tricks and stuff. But those, they look like clown shoes. They were just so big. Haley, have you found anything?
I just found this.
Chicago Bulls.
So Chicago Bulls is Mickey and Minnie, and it's like a Disney junk food collab. I don't know.
What is it? $4.99. We'll risk it. I got this Ralph Lauren men's dress shirt, size extra large. It's the untucked fit. It's kind of like a, almost like a heathered red color, and has the colored pony on there. It looks to be in good shape. It should be $4.99. And I don't know, Polo Ralph Lauren stuff is really hit and miss, especially now that we sell mostly on Whatnot. Like sometimes they go for $8, sometimes they go for $18. I don't know. But even if you go to, you know, like a discount store like TJ Maxx or Marshall's or something, these are still like $40 new. So I think $5 is a good risk to, a small risk to take for a good size, good color, good style, and the colored pony on the front. I think we'll try that. Maybe we can get $15 for it or so. Oh, that's an old Levi's. Look at that diamond label Levi's shirt. It's kind of neat. Right here we got a Nike Golf Dry Fit Men's 3XL golf polo. It's kind of like a, almost like a forest green, teal green color. Really nice. It's got the Nike swoosh on the sleeve over here, and then over here it has an ESPN embroidery. I normally avoid custom embroideries like that, but I don't know. I don't think that really affects the value, and it's a really good size. 3XL stuff always sells really well for us. This looks super clean. There's no pulls or stains or anything. I think I will grab it. Well, I think it's just like a deep wrinkle or something right there. It looks like it would come out if you ironed it, so I'll still get that. I got another Nike polo here. This is a size extra large, but it's the Safe House Outreach Classic, but it's at East Lake Golf Club, which I think, I might do a little bit more research. There's a really famous East Lake Golf Club. I think it's home of like the Travelers Championship or something, but the professional golfers PGA Tour play a big tournament at East Lake. I think it's every year at least. So I'm going to do a little bit of research, maybe use Google Lens to make sure that's their actual logo. Funny enough, I actually found the exact same shirt listed on eBay for $15 plus shipping. Like the same color, same stripes, it even has the same embroidery on the sleeve, like the Safe House Outreach thing. Literally the same exact shirt, same size. This one has not sold for $15. So I don't think I will get this. Maybe if it was a little bit bigger, or if it didn't have this embroidery on it, I would get it. I don't know. I'll pass. Got another polo from a famous golf course. This is from the 2009 US Open at Bethpage Black. That's, I think it's in New York City or New York State, somewhere up there. But they're actually playing the Ryder Cup at that course this week. It's actually on right now. We've been watching it in the car between Goodwill stops today. I can't tell what size this is because the tag is all worn off. I'll probably pass. It's got a couple little pulls on the sleeve there, but it's still nice to see another famous course represented on the racks here at Goodwill. All right, Haley, what do you got?
Okay, I think this is probably like originally from maybe like TJ Maxx or something, but people always ask for this, like the Sanrio brand. This is Cinema Roll, which is like the character on here. It's like a Hello Kitty thing. It's $5. I think we would probably turn it into like 12 to 15. And it's fuzzy, yeah. This though, okay, I think this is a vintage LL Bean jacket goose down. So it's not made in USA. I think if it was made in USA, it would be probably from like the 70s or 80s and probably worth around $150. This one's made in China, but you can see here, insulation, goose down, minimum 75% down. It's a great size. I think it's a men's extra large. It's got buttons and a zipper. So I think this is really a really good find. I think there was one kind of similar to it on eBay that sold for $55 plus shipping. It's probably gonna cost $9.99 here, but I think that's still worth the pickup on this.
So we got all that stuff for $40. I rounded up, it was $39.70. I think maybe just the blanket will probably sell for like $30 on its own.
So, yeah.
I don't know what that base will sell for, but it was super cute. I'm glad we got it.
Yes.
I think it was a good stop.
It's funny too, because that LL Bean jacket, I found it in the women's section again.
Yeah.
It's like all like they're really good jackets that I find are in like, you know, a hidden section.
Whew. I think this may be our last Goodwill stop before we head home and show you guys the big purse and sports card haul that we got earlier in today's video. But we've actually been to this location in the past. We filmed one of our Goodwill grand opening videos here.
It was fantastic.
It was. It was really good there. And this we haven't been here since then. So maybe it's still good now. I might have finally found a t-shirt that's actually worth the $4.99 price. Look at this. Little Pikachu down there. Everybody else is like all grayed out. Size extra large. I mean, it's not vintage or anything, but I just think that is a very neat graphic. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get this Adidas hoodie as well. It's a women's medium. Looks to be in really good shape. It's pretty thick. I think it's a nice color. And it has an extra like zip pocket down here. You can put a couple chicken nuggets in there for an emergency. Got that Barney colorway going on. The signs say that sweaters are $4.99 and like outerwear is $6.99. So I don't know which one this qualifies in, but it was right here, and this sign says $4.99. I know it's not a men's long sleeve shirt, so I don't know. I feel like we'll get up to the register and learn which one it is. I did try to find some hard goods because I didn't want to just come to a bunch of thrift stores and only get clothing, but the hard goods sections are just not that good at all.
I found
you
a
do?
Five Nights at Freddy's, like actual Five Nights at Freddy's branded hat, and check this out.
Oh, is it still in there though? Because it's open.
Yes. It's open. It's only $4. These are $40 on
Wow.
Amazon.
That's
Like
crazy.
to order this right here on Amazon is
I had no idea it was that expensive.
Yeah, and I like kind of peeked in it. I don't like know for sure, but look how.
I got a crochet set from Costco one time, the Star Wars one, and I
Yeah.
opened it like that and immediately was overwhelmed, so I just sold it and whatnot.
Yeah, but
That
these
sounds
are
like that's what
really, really expensive.
Yeah, I think they were on Shark Tank too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and then I found one shirt. This is Vince. It's
Oh,
a great
Vince.
brand, but it's new with tags.
Ooh,
So of
that's
course
pretty
they
good.
want probably $4.99 for this.
Probably.
But with the tag on it, I think this is well worth it.
Totally worth it. And a Lego chick?
Yeah, she's from the movie, like from the Lego movie.
Okay.
Lucy something or whatever.
So at least Haley found some hard good stuff. I have perused the sections and it's just not a lot to choose from for what I'm looking for at least. I think I might get this Under Armour like hoodie shirt thing. It's very thin. It's kind of that same like moisture working materials like that Under Armour shirt, but it's got a hood on the back. It's got a big Under Armour spell out on the back as well. I don't know, it's kind of like a minty green color. and it's an extra large. And this should, I think, qualify for the, just a long sleeve shirt. So it's only $4.99. I got a couple other things too. I found this Jack Skellington like Disney Christmas sweater. It's a size small, but I don't know. Jack Skellington stuff usually does pretty well for us. I found this Harry Potter, whatever you call that. Haley will be upset for me for not knowing. Oh, the Deathly Hallows. The Deathly Hallows thing, and it's got a Harry Potter Wizarding World Universal Studios size medium. And then finally I found an Athleta jogging running thing. It's got the pretty little scallop sides like that. It's got the little finger holes in the sleeves. So even if we pay $6.99 for this, I still think that would be nice. I do wish it was a little bit bigger. It's only a size small, but I still think we can get, I don't know, $15 or so for it. Nothing crazy in the clips. I don't want to film myself doing something embarrassing and then Riff not edit it out. So fast forward to the next day. Haley and I are back home in the warehouse. And the warehouse is sort of kind of getting dirty again because this is all the stuff that we picked up from our Instagram friend. What's her name? Alondra?
Yes.
I think that was her name, Alondra. She's the same lady that we bought all the purses from maybe like 2 months ago, like the big trunk buyout or whatever. We spent like $2,400, I think. We got purses from her and then Pokemon cards from her son, and this was a very, very similar deal. As you can see here, it's not quite as much. I think the last time we had like maybe 10 bins of stuff.
Yeah, I think we had originally said we had 187 individual items, and we definitely have less than that, and the brands are less
I mean, there's still, we got Kavu, we've got Vera Bradley, we've got some coaches.
Some of the heavy hitters. So we have one vintage coach. We've got a brand new Kate Spade backpack.
Very nice.
But we don't have as many of like those really heavy hitters.
This whole bin here is kind of, this is a lug backpack, so that was kind of nice. A Vera Bradley duffel bag. But there were, maybe it was these, Christian LaCroix or something?
Yeah, she said she was just going to throw those in for free.
Yeah, she didn't charge us for these. But of course, she pulled a Mavi on us and wouldn't give us a price for everything. So we got all the purses. We haven't done a count yet, but I would say it's probably like,
maybe 150 items.
Yeah.
We have a lot of small wallets, like a lot of like
that
really
bin over
small
there is all wallets.
Vera wallets, like sack roots, stuff that like works really well for us that like we sell very often.
So yeah, I agree. Probably about 150 or so combined, like wallets and purse and backpack type items. And we also got some more stuff from her son this time. So we got, he had this little backpack and it is filled with cards. There's Pokemon cards, there's Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's Magic the Gathering cards. I don't think there's anything crazy in here. He's done a good job of separating out the good stuff for us, but a whole backpack filled with commons. This little box over here was filled with, I think, mostly basketball cards, but I don't know anything about basketball, so this will be fun to go through at a later date. Maybe so there's some, oh no, there's a Spider-Man, like a little holographic, some Marvel, some baseball, some soccer. So even though I'm somebody that doesn't know squat about baseball cards, I do know who Shohei Ohtani is. Is that how you say his name? Shohei Ohtani. And in the lot, we have a CGC Gem Mint 10 Shohei Ohtani card. It's a 50. I know CGC is not as good as like PSA or whatever, but a Gem Mint 10 Shohei Ohtani card, like that's got to be pretty good, right? I think it's not bad. Baseball stuff! More baseball, and oh, there's an autograph. What is that? Will Greer, West Virginia University. Autograph over there. And we got an Xbox. It looks like maybe an Xbox Slim or something. I don't know. It had the Xbox, the headset, little Razer wireless mouse, and a keyboard, but the keyboard is missing 2 of the keys. I think this might be Ducky 1. But I think for everything, the Xbox stuff, all the cards. Oh, and this jacket. Haley, hold up that jacket for everybody.
Sure.
Indianapolis Colts. Are they good? I don't think they're good. Still a really cool jacket, though. It's like, what, suede leather? Oh, and we also got these 2 bags down here. I forgot. This is a trash bag of sports cards. Like vintage NBA and just a whole bag. I have no idea what's in here. It looks like nothing crazy. And then we also got this trash bag, which I think is mostly plush. Let's see. Oh, here's something plastic. We got the whole Up set. Doug, Carl, no, what's his name? Russell. And I think that's it. I think I've said that's it like 3 times now because I keep forgetting, but I'm looking around. I don't see anything else that I forget. The Xbox stuff, the cards, the plush, all the purses, this controller was part of that too. It's I think it's Xbox Series X or whatever. More cards, the backpack, and all the... Haley, what do we pay for all this stuff again?
Okay, so
I thought of one more thing.
Oh yeah.
Go get that.
It's a Chala. Cute. These are actually like pretty, like they have good worth on eBay. They all have like these fancy...
a little Scotty dog.
Fancy animals on it, but inside. So as we were leaving, we already paid for everything else. She was like, oh, do you guys do jewelry by any chance? And we were like, we have done some in the past, but we don't know a lot about it. And she pulled out these.
Silicone gel packets.
I think there's like 2 or 3 Pandora bracelets, but they're like full of charms.
I think it was 2 bracelets with charms and then 2 bracelets without charms.
Yeah, so they like, I don't know, there's a bunch of like random stuff on there. There's a couple of Disney stuff. She said some stuff was discontinued. Just, I don't know.
I think that's the Cinderella. Oh no, that's a narwhal. There's some kind of Cinderella one on here.
I think there were 3, just the Pandora bracelets. And then we had the 2 that have all the charms on it. This one definitely had like a Stitch one somewhere.
Right
there he
right
is.
There, Mill Stitch. She said she had been trying to sell the bracelets together on Facebook Marketplace for like $200 a piece, but she wasn't moving them. And I thought we could probably have a better chance of selling the individual charms instead of like, I mean, there's one of those, that Disney bracelet has probably 20, 25 charms on there.
Yeah, she said that it might have retailed for like $1,000.
I'm sure. Like back in the day when Pandora was like super popular.
The bracelets alone were like a couple hundred, I don't know. And then each charm's probably like $50, $100 for each one. So
and now that some of them are retired or whatever, it could add to the value. So we did, I think, I'm going to give you a total price because we paid for things separately. But I think by the time we got the bag lot and the stuff from her son and the jewelry, after like 3 minutes of calculation, we have determined that we paid $1,560 for all of this stuff. 240 of that was paying for the bracelets altogether. And because I thought like, okay, 240, I feel like that's a fair deal for you. I feel like once we break them down and sell, you know, the 4 individual bracelets and then all the charms individually, we could probably make between $400 and $500 on those, fingers crossed. So paying her roughly half of that was our goal. That was the goal in all of it, really, to pay them about half of what we could make after fees. The same thing we do with Mavi and all that stuff. So what do you guys think? Was that, I mean, I know we didn't really show you everything we have here, but there's a lot of good stuff. There's some vintage coach in here, Kavus, a ton of like small wallets and stuff that we usually do pretty well with. This was a nice coach. This was a vintage, I think made in USA coach there. This was a nice big buckle coach bag. I made the comment about that they were lesser brand qualities because I know that some of you were going to say, whoa, you guys paid her, what, $2,500 Yeah, last time was a lot, yeah.
But we paid a lot less this time, and it is because there was like lesser brands, but I still think that it was well worth it. She was so nice. She and her husband are so nice and incredible, and shout out to them for giving us this opportunity. I think we'll do pretty well in this. If you guys want a chance to buy any of this stuff, we'll sell all of it on Whatnot, including the Pandora bracelets. We're taking a chance. We might lose money on those. I don't know, but we love taking a chance on stuff like that. I don't want to list that. If you like the Colts.
As always, our next Whatnot show is going to be this coming Monday night at 7 p.m. We're going to stick with that schedule all the way through this year. So every single Monday night until 2026, we'll be live on Whatnot, but we'll also do other shows during the week sprinkled out through there. So be sure to check out one of those if you guys want a chance to buy any of this stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Thanks to Editor Riff for editing this video. Hopefully it turned out good. Hopefully there wasn't a bunch of like fart sounds. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. You're the best. We will catch you on the next one.